Hey everybody. For the Toyota commercial, I thought it was a really good video. When it comes to assumptions, the first assumption I had was, okay, this person is a female. Just kind of the way that she was dressed, how the director of the video was having her walk. It's kind of like a commercial you would see anytime on TV, any time of day. It's kind of like what you're kind of expected to. So you think, oh, female, but then when she turns around, she becomes androgynous, or she doesn't become, but it reveals that she's androgynous, and then you're kind of like, oh, that's a shock factor. That might be a shock factor because you weren't expecting it. You go off these assumptions, and then when your assumption is wrong, you're left in shock. So I think that kind of fits into like how things are kind of now. People aren't really used to a certain way of life, but then when they're exposed to it, they get shocked. So I was kind of shocked by that. Um, and some assumptions that could also be is that she could identify as either a male or female, and she could even identify as neither. It's her choice. And then people could possibly look at this person differently. Once they know, that this person doesn't identify as male or female, or doesn't identify as anything, then they could be looked at the wrong way. And that kind of goes into our next question, or our next video that we watched, the TED Talk. And I think one defines gay as their own definition of what gay means to them. I really like the 0 to 100% model that the presenter used when she was taking the pictures. I thought it was really great that she was having people pick their own percent of their own homosexuality or heterosexuality. I thought that was really good. I thought that allowed them to choose and not society to choose. I think the line between homosexual and heterosexual is kind of mandated by society and the government. There's all these different rules that, people have to live by if they want to be looked at a certain way. And I think that these rules are kind of like leading into our next question, are kind of like a limit to someone's civil rights. Um, you shouldn't be able to just tell someone, well, you look like this, so you identify as a male. You look like this, so you should identify as a female. They should be able to choose. It's their basic human right to be able to choose what they are, how they want to identify as. And I feel like the presenter did a really great job in showing that to the audience.